everyone to the channel. It's been a minute, YouTube fam. What's going on? Welcome. While I have you all enter, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for those who you feel would benefit from this message at this time. Welcome. Let me know if you can hear me. Thank you for liking. While y'all roll on through, thank you, angels, spirit guides, state of all for these messages we're about to receive. For the clarity as well. Ashe, Aibobo. Gratitude. Let me just funnel through these messages, these cards very quick, because apparently source is ready here. 1, 2, 3, straight like that. So we really will be paying close attention to the synchronicities as always, but more so now. Let me see. Welcome. Perfect. Ashe. 1:41. I look at the timer again. All right, bring up what time it is. Time is an illusion, bro. You feel me? All right, let's see. We're going to start with the astrology reading cards first. All right, let's see what the energy is as far as the astros are concerned, so we can see where this message is going. Now, we do have the moon in Cancer while the sun is in Sag. So we kind of have this romantic, passionate, serenading like energy, but also not falling for the charades too, you feel me? Now, the moon is at Cancer at 20 degrees, which will put it at the 4 of Cups energy, right at that moon in Cancer decan. So we already know the moon's energy about your emotions connected to experiences. So we're going to see what's going on. I have been channeling, I'm sure if you have heard Joe, Pluto return of February. And those messages are clear as day. Like, in order for the collective that is rising in vibration, rising to that vibration of love, unconditional love, rather, right? That will allow you to really experience the wholeness, the gift of the shadow work you've been doing, right? As well as the power to create solar energy. Okay. But we're gonna suggest we got going on. Let's see what pulls through. Let me see what I got right now. Let's see. Libra came out anyway. So we had 1, 2, 3, 144, and the first card out is Libra. The energy, or this energy, is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. So again, going back to the messages that you were all receiving earlier, a lot of these things are changing for this harmony to occur. And more so along the lines of cause and effect, not right or wrong, good or bad, cause and effect. You know, taking it to that simplicity where the intuition can actually make sense, right? Next, or at the bottom of the deck, we have Sagittarius energy. We are in Sag season. It's now 4:41 on my laptop. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith and fortune. All right, so being steadfast when it comes to seeking what it is that you consider to be true. And part of that download that I was receiving earlier in relation to the Bible. Many seek the truth in the Bible, but not the truth about it. Many seek truth in it, but many know little about it, the book itself, right? Because it's written by man, but what is the actual word of God? That is you. And that is what's actually coming to fruition as far as nature's plan, divine mission. And all of that has a lot to do with parts of the balance and partnerships that we have around us. Into the universe mission, plan, divine plan, the law of one, unconditional love. Let's get another message, though. That's straight, quick out there. Vesta came out next, which is the goddess within, connected to the solar energy again. So now your ability to create depends on the energies that are surrounding you more than any other moment in time and space, as far as humanity can disclose, I would say. Right? At the bottom of the deck, we have the second house, your assets, finances, and the things that you value. We do have the North Node going into Taurus, right? That's in January. But then we also have the U.S. experiencing its Pluto return a month after, February 19th, 2022. So we already have, numbers-wise, some intel as to what this return means for the collective. 2022. Right? 19 is all about the sun, creation, also the ego, your immortal spirit, identity. But ego, in relation to the identity, is what allows you to go along the path where you may have those wounds, but there's certain experiences that will allow you to heal them. These experiences that allow you to heal them may not be comfortable situations, or where the ego, puts you, and it could be an embarrassing or a moment where, it may feel like rock bottom, or it may trigger some aspects of low self-esteem or doubt, or anything that doesn't allow you to fulfill your greatest purpose, right? So right now we have your sixth center, all right, is seeking the harmony and balance in relationships. Energy more so that is diplomatic and gracious. Because a lot of you, even right now, are having these spiritual conversations with yourself, and even with those you consider to be your tribe, for this reason, 444 Ashe. In that moment, right in there, 444 is all about being in the spiritual realm and being covered and surrounded by your ancestors, those who protect you as you continue to build, Ashe. Now, as far as the area of our lives right now, collective, in this message, okay, we have the second house, your assets, finances, and the things that you value, core values. Your core is connected to your spine. This is what keeps you upright, in alignment. So, as above, so below, as within, so without. These assets, finances, and the things that you value are not just solely connected to money, okay? As money's material, right? So this could also be concerning the foods that you eat, right? The balance and harmony that you have with foods, your relationship with food, your relationship with people, your relationship with your purpose, your relationship with your tools, your sacred tools. Everything right now, the solar plexus is having you really go within and trust this instinct, this passion that's igniting with things around you that may seem like they're crumbling, but there's more going on behind the scenes than you may see with these two physical eyes, because your mind's eye is at work now. Okay. We have here peeking out, let's see, the sun. Your immortal spirit purpose and destiny is involved. And I'm really feeling this strongly for the collective, especially with Chiron and Aries, which is the polar opposite of Libra. Aries has a lot to do with the head, Mars, god of war, your life force, your vitality, your temperament, your personality, your persona. For some, it's also fame, standing in your power, that emperor energy, right? Now, let's see what else we coming out here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're interested in the first reading, check the pin. Mars. First, we were talking about your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. Greetings. Greetings. Then we have Mars coming out here, your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. Now, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck to see what energies are surrounding this right quick. We have Pluto. So previously we had the sun. Now we have Pluto at the bottom of the deck. The cards that we have out right now are the following: Libra energy. Okay, so some of you may either have a Vesta or Mars in Libra. Okay, now with that, your fighting spirit is really, like, some of you right now are not playing when it comes to spirituality, your peace, your bliss, that calmness that you want to express and feel. You're really putting your foot down on it, and your fighting spirit is seeking harmony and balance in relationships, but it's doing it in a way for some of you that may be different than any other time. The way that every message you speak is downloading insight to my third eye is crazy right now. Ashe, Ashe. Hi, Fatima. Welcome, goddess. Welcome, goddesses and gods. All of y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Now we have Pluto here. My Mars is in Libra. Ashe. Okay. So definitely the other part of you that's connecting to this, Joe, since you're in here, Vesta. We have Pluto. Some of you may have a Vesta. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. The part of your personality that's connecting to this energy of Libra is all about you taking a big leap forward to have this rebirth, this awakening, this enlightenment that leads to innovation. For someone to take it out of, certain circumstances, certain conditions that you feel like, there's so much more for you. Let's see what else we have next. 1313 on a timer, and I looked twice and it said 1313, so definitely some of you could have a lot of Scorpio energy in your chart. We'll have a Mars and Scorpio. Let's see what else we have here. I miss the YouTube fam. Libra and Pluto. Okay. Learning a lot through your generation as a relationships. Is about that. Okay. Which area of your life did you have to overcome dependence in order to achieve self-acceptance? Next message. Next message. Scorpio. Wow. It's like everything that's being said. So again, pay attention to that as well, that a lot of what being said is manifesting rapidly as well. Okay. So being mindful of your energy and the conversations or the words that you're speaking over yourself, this that you're putting over yourself, even those that you're surrounded by. Vesta, quiet dignity. Neptune is at the bottom of the deck because there's a high potential for illusions that could become delusions. All right, we, the body, the time is an illusion, but there's still so much. There's a lot of deceptive ideals that are coming to the surface that is actually triggering the that are happening in your personal lives, honestly, collective. Okay, so just be mindful that a lot of the readings I'll be doing moving forward, follow me on IG, because I'll be posting much more when it comes to that higher frequency, that higher consciousness, for you to really get a intuitive and logical inner and understanding as to what's going on around you, so you have a better sense as to which direction to take and furthermore while you're doing it. All right, so let's see what else we got here for the collective. One more astrology card for y'all. Again, if you want a personal reading during this live, the pin is there. Don't be shy. Again, these messages are clarity from your higher self. That's what I'm here for, is to break these patterns that were considered boundaries, but more so walls from the universe and its actual mission for humanity. We receive guidance often, over and over and over again, but are we paying attention? Okay. Reviewing what you know about what you have been told, collective. Pluto and Sagittarius. Some of you who watch my readings are definitely Pluto and Sagittarius tribe. Shout out to y'all. Pluto and Scorpio, Pluto and Libra energy. Shout out to y'all. Okay. Pluto, again, is about your ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. Some of you could be asking, what are we transforming? We have Sagittarius energy coming out. The energy that you are being asked to ask yourself if you have the ability to transform and take big leap forward is concerning your power, your superior confidence, enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. Do you trust your power? Do you trust what you're inspired about? No? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the sun. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. And that's one of the main things that we hear often when people are expressing themselves as far as their zodiac. Everyone has a tendency to express their sign. But there's so much more to it, right? I'm walking away from my job. I hear you. I hear you. This energy is diplomatic and gracious. You're seeking harmony and balance in all relationships. Libra energy is all about partnerships, whether if it's co-workers, romance, family, that relationship you have with self, because the polar opposite to Libra is Aries, which is ruled by Mars. So here we have Mars in Aries, being in Libra. Venus rules Libra. Venus also rules Taurus. Okay, so just a little bit of info there to get y'all going. So right now we have Libra, Sag, Scorpio, Pluto, Vesta, and Mars. There's a lot of intense energy flowing around. Other entities, life forces attempting to distract the collective from their fighting spirit to connect to their sacred spiritual centers, their truth. That's why so many things are coming to an end at this time, especially when it comes to partnerships. Everyone stepped into certain religions and ideals during the age of Pisces because of the idea of someone else. Okay, so we're right now, all of us in this age of Aquarius, we are here to review what we know by what we have been told. Is it truly something we can consider knowledge? That's the reset. You hear me? So as you can see, the channel is going from different aspects, and we're not gonna even water this down, not one bit. Okay. You're going through your ascension, I show. There's a major ascension happening for the collective. Pluto and Libra, Pluto and Scorpio, Pluto and Sag. Let's see what else we got, y'all. Ain't nobody knows me. Let's see what the energy surrounding this reading for y'all. Let's see. What is the energy? We woke up again. I love that you said again. I love that. Levels. Okay, what is the energy for the collective source? What is the energy for the collective? Y'all let me know. What is the energy for the collective? The solar plexus. The solar plexus, the third chakra. The affirmation here is written as, my third chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I radiate a bright and vibrant life force energy. I feel excitement for all that I do. My chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I radiate a bright and vibrant life force energy. I feel excitement for all that I do. So all of this energy that we pulled so far, especially for some of you who are in this space of indecision and realizing that you are the creator, you just have to tap into what it is that you love to do, come up with the strategy, walk from anything that doesn't involve you personally healing and aligning with your happiness so you're not stuck at the gate, okay? Especially when it comes to expressing the way you feel when it comes to love here. Some of you could have been receiving some downloads as far as the personal wisdom that you have achieved through the karmic lessons of your family in general. Okay, light up is here. Yeah, carrying connections right there. All right, so let's just see one more thing. Let me look into this for y'all right quick. The issues revolving around the third chakra are connected to emotions of desire and your personal energy. When the card appears upright, it indicates that increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. Yeah. Sagittarius card states that this energy imbues, which is a sun sign as well, fire sign. This energy imbues power. This is Sag season. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, enthusiasm, good fortune, authority. So right off the rip, source is saying definitely utilize the Sagittarius energy surrounding y'all right now as far as it relates to what it is that you desire, uplifting, empowering when it comes to your personal energy. It says here this is a great time to move toward the completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. Go for it. Let's shuffle this out. The third chakra card is 37. Bring that to a 10. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, Jupiter energy, planet of expansion, also connected to love as well. So an expansion of love. Where go where the love is. There. Go where the love is. Go where love is and where it's clear, where there's harmony, where there's balance. Okay. Where your physical energy isn't being drained. Let's see here. What is the next message regarding energy for the collective? We have the community. Going where you're not drained. We have 377 here coming out. Let's look at the angel number right quick. You already know how we do with these downloads. We just be going. You feel me? $377. Heart's desires, literally. Okay. Your heart's desires for some of you are closer than you think. Your heart's desires involves working with the community, writing, talking, traveling, especially with this third house energy we have going on. Expressing yourself to yourself, to fully express to the collective. The vision, sixth chakra, third eye. Following the mind's eye, connecting with the mind's eye, the truth, sacred spiritual center, Vesta, connected to the solar plexus. Let's see what else we got going on here. So thus far we have the person's license plate, 377. Okay. Let's see what we got. What do we have here? Ashe. Ashe. We have journey coming out next. Where you're at currently is part of the journey. Some of you, this journey led you right into the community that connects you to your sacred spiritual center, or what's at the bottom here. We have the first chakra, the root, power, vitality, again with this fiery energy. Today is connected to the root, is it not? Let me see. Give me one sec. Yeah, Tuesday, Mars. Tuesday, Mars, 8. Transformation. We have Pluto. We have both energies that are ruled by Pluto, Mars and Scorpio out here. Aries and Scorpio. Aries and Scorpio. Let's get one more. What is this about the journey here for the collective? What is this about related to the community and their sacred spiritual center, solar plexus energy? Let's see. Journey of the heart chakra. Unconditional love. Like it says here, the first card out was Libra. So this journey is literally about seeking harmony and balance in relationships. Yes, because you're going to have to utilize that for this age of Aquarius, which has a lot to do with knowing which social relationships are in harmony with what it is that you truly believe and know. Many believe in a God, but don't actually know one. So that's part of the energy that's surrounding the collective as to the shifts that are going on. But you yourself have to take it to that level and truly analyze that for yourself. I felt a huge connection to some inner child when I moved back to my son after 13 years, okay? We have Broken Heart coming out next. Yeah, Journey of the Heart. Can't make this up. The fecundity, the crying, the releasing that you have been doing, the purpose of it is to bring the heart back together, to heal it back together, to bring it back to universal love. Let's see what else we got. The door to value. Door to value is connected to Venus as well as the solar plexus. Let me the last row here. Literally, I'm doing it like this. So, from the crown to the root, birthing the new, birthing the new. As I walk away from my job and finding myself again, Ashe, have holding a coin. So an opportunity arises the moment you truly follow your heart and no longer deceive yourself, possibly being stuck in the comfort zone of old habits or old ways of doing things when things aren't going accordingly, or based on ego's timing where all you have to do is follow divine timing. Here we have anxiety at the bottom of the cards. You have been feeling your third eye for the past 2 days. That intensity is going to get heightened. It will heighten. Let's see what else we have. It will heighten. As I said, it will heighten. We have the throat chakra. Being able to express your emotions with yourself. Writing. The way you write is connected to the way you talk. For some of you who really and truly want to gain clarity or having these heart-to-heart conversations, the way you communicate in your writing is the way you're going to be speaking. Okay, I was suffering with extreme anxiety before making my decision, and don't you feel much lighter now? And that in itself is changing your perception on life. And I hope it does for anything else that you encounter that requires you to take action on a decision. Okay. Happy families at the bottom of the deck. Final message, final card from this spread here. We have the in reverse. And the way I'm seeing this is all this okay, this seems like it's really for you then. Motivational speaker, PRIS motivational speaker. Because I'm seeing this contract, the throat chakra, and the woman holding a coin. It's almost as if you find your voice and what it is that you're truly here to do the moment you truly analyze this past contract or this past cycle. And you know, does it truly value you? Going where you're valued, going where you're celebrated, not tolerated. Kendra, welcome. I jumped right on it and didn't say good day. Hi. No worries, love. Healer of the ages, motivational speaker, Ashe. This is what you're here to do. This experience is part of your toolbox. So your energy is quite present. As all of you are. I mean, take what resonates. You know what I mean? Take what resonates. Let me get one more card here regarding this contract in reverse. Just be mindful of everything that that you're filling out. All things that are being filled out. Read it over. He was drawn to this video. I truly feel like I'm here to help the collective, raise the collective. Ashe. That's why you were drawn here. Because that's what this collective is about. And this is why you'll be surrounded by this for some of you. And this is also assisting you with answering all of your soul, making that judgment call about what it is that you're here to do through these connections that may have strengthened your heart disguised as a broken heart. That's what this contract is. Being able to truly voice what it is that you feel when it comes to these deceptive connections. So that way you're not harnessing that energy. So that way when this new cycle comes in, because you have harnessed that energy without sealing it and putting it away for once and for all, now you're adding it to the new cycle. And that's a whole nother beast. Right? I saw you first on Hourglass by Jazz. I added, oh, Ashe. Ashe. Congratulations for removing that mellow. Ashe. I love that. Love that. What do we have at the top of the deck? Anxiety. What's under that? The temple path. Just stay on your path. Anytime you feel like, you know, you're overwhelmed with taking action on a decision, just stay the path. What is your path? You get clouded by that. Check your north node. That's what the natal charts are for. And that was the other download I had. Use your natal chart to reverse your generational curses or spells or wounds. That's why people perish for the lack of knowledge. Like I said, so many seek truth in the Bible, but little seek truth about it. Right? So Your North Node is in Cancer. All right. So we have the angel of love, bringing love into the situation for yourself, love for your journey. So that way you're able to do more. Because some of us may want to do more without appreciating what we've done to be able to add that energy to the next. Right? Pulling the past into the future. Well, I'm not even shuffling now. Let's get another spread here. Let's get a whole nother message. Since I have some of you here, not some of you, some of you joined. Welcome, 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 welcome. Wow, love that. Yeah, you just have to be mindful of your surroundings, and your energy is key. Mhm. The seer who is afraid to look will always be blind to the blessings presence in front of him. Download I received a few days ago. Ashe. But mm, look, look up. What's this that came up? Look up. Look up. Solid foundations. Fertile growth, abundance, as above, so below. 31. Empress and the magician. Look up. That was literally the other part of the download that I did receive, channeling Pluto return in the US, was move with the as above, so below. What is the North Node and South Node doing? You know, where we're shifting as far as the time is concerned. Curious, knowing. Many believe in stuff, but what do you know? The That's what brings that around. People perish for the lack of knowledge. Believing, but what do you know? The lack of knowing. The lack of knowing the use of certain tools like the Bible, reading it accordingly. It's an esoteric, metaphysical book, right? It's not literal. It's a code. It's an entire code. But you have to read that, the mind's eye. Feel me? Welcome and Preem. Let's move on. We're going to pull a new spread. I'm going to start with the angels and ancestors for this one. And let's see what we have. Let's see where this goes. Welcome, welcome. Thank you all for liking the video. Any of you would like a personal reading, the pin is above. If you want to just support the channel, go right ahead and do so as well. Earlier, I was listening to her earlier. Not here I come. You can't hide. That's funny. Connection went unstable as I started singing. Oh, funny. Come through. Definitely. What's going on with y'all as I get ready for this other spread? Angels and ancestors. What's going on with y'all? Need over unplugs. Hey. All right. Angels and ancestors message for the collective. We have learned from spiritual experiences. Ace of Swords energy I'm seeing because of this dove here. Triumph that comes through adversity, clarity, mental clarity. Let go of the need to be right. Peacekeeper. At the bottom still we have learn from spiritual experiences. Let me have one more message here. Ashe, oh yeah. Oh yeah, Ashe. Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. I'm going to pull a surrender card. Let go of the need to be right and trust your talents in changing times. Basking in joy and light is the reason why we'll be doing that. The surrender message. So let go of the need to be right. Trust your talents in changing times in order to bask in joy and light. Surrender. I'm leaving my first job interview this week right now. Shay. One more shuffle here. Bask in joy and light. More sun energy. Mind you, this deck over here is the sun card is at the bottom. So trust your talents. Because whenever you're tested or going through this energy of temptation, it's your trust that's tested. Your trust in your faith will be tested. But what is your faith also? What do you believe in? What must the collective surrender? Let go of the need to be right, trusting their talents in changing times in order to bask in joy and light. That's beautifully stated, source. Check you out. Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. Part of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Let go of the need to be right. Trust your talents in changing times. Trust you. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. What else? In order for the collective to bask in joy and light, what else should they surrender or surrender to? What else we have for y'all? 4233. We have woman holding a coin, 42. 33, that was learned from spiritual experiences. 33 is the master teacher. Balance, patience, balance, and go for it. Trust yourself. What else? Surrender message for the collective. Surrender message for the collective. Surrender to your intuition. Surrender to your inner voice, the throat chakra. That's what these lessons are having you do, to really reconnect with that space where these deeply rooted wounds could be intervening with intense emotions that really allow you to connect with your true innovation. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to trust your intuition. Art. The fox reminds me of a dream I had. I just learned about the fox. Needs 9 tall fox. Maybe 10 tails. Maybe 10 tails. Hmm. What else? Fox is cunning. Surrender to written support and love. Some of you have a lot of work to do. Surrender to receiving support from others, wanting to really do all the work yourself. But like it says here, surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. Mhm. Let's see what else. Surrender frustration. That will help you surrender frustration. Okay. Then we have surrender fear at the bottom of the deck. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Like we were saying before, some of you want to do much more, but have yet to celebrate what you've done in order to do more. Sometimes you ask yourself, what am I not doing? What am I missing? How can I do this? How can I do that? Sometimes that how is simply celebrating yourself and appreciating what you've done. Gratitude, cultivating gratitude in order to surrender the ego. Surrender the job of the ego, where it's only there to take you through that point to really step out of the comfort zone. But once you step out of that comfort zone and you get the job done, or you get the work done, you start to cultivate that gratitude, whatever that work is, right? And it allows you to step into your spirit and your soul and or soul. Let me pull one more here. There's multiple messages coming out. Love and let yourself be loved. Let's go to the love cards now. If that's the case. Let me see how this look. Oh, that is Brizite. Let me see. Let yourself be loved. Trust your talents in changing times. Removing previous ideals about love, past life relationship. This right quick because I'm seeing something. Whoever this is for, love is connected to your work, or could be affecting your work one way or another, or has affected that. Let's see. Here we go. Ooh, that came out fast. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Now, in order to have that lighthearted energy, forgiveness is at of you. Because forgiveness kind of does feel like humility and it takes you out of your power. Just saying. So your love life benefits as you analyze where you've come from. Okay. And surrender anything that has to do with frustration when it comes to, know, the ideals you were taught. Hey, Ninja. Welcome, y'all. Right? In order to connect to that lighthearted energy, even if you are in a connection, that lighthearted energy will be closed out if you're still avoiding a pattern. Let's see what else you got. Fell right on top of flirt, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Welcome, Amina. Welcome, y'all. Thank you for liking the video. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a lock is to take a breath, center yourself, Vesta, right? And regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Wow, I'm going to have to go deeper. Ashe. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we pulled, Kendra. Let's see. This is collective. But of course, those of you who are in here, your energy, somewhere or another, right? Energy is fluid. Time is an illusion. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You already have faith, optimism, even more so. Mercury is all about writing, communicating, traveling. Okay. Let go of control issues here at the bottom of the deck. This fell right on top of trust your talents in changing times. You have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Stay optimistic about your love life. heart-to-heart conversation with yourself about what that truly means to you. What is unconditional love? Do you know what that is? Keep an open mind, because as I mentioned before, a lot of people have ideals based on what they were taught and not actually put them side by side when it comes to their experiences. So just taking 50-50 on a time. And so just taking experiments without experiencing them themselves to really know what the truth is. So we have keep an open mind, romantic feelings. There's three cards that came out here. I didn't even know there was three of them. We have past life relationship, very soon, true love. You have known each other before. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And this is the romance of a lifetime. So the moment you connect with self, have that unconditional love with self, filling your cup up first, that will be the only way that you can fill another's cup. Okay. So I'm not gonna say the only way, that's one of the ways, or whatever number of ways. Okay. Ma'atashe. So clearly decide what you want. Surrender to your intuition, which is the voice, the inner voice. Okay. This is interesting. One night ago, I had a vision of past life relationship. Then it led me into my death. The person from the time looks exactly like my coworker. Huh. My past love was a hunter, and my coworker name is Hunter. Good night. Telling you, this is what we doing. This is the time we in. You better figure it out. It's like everything's there. The rose-colored glasses is off. Neptune is still retrograde up until December 1st. So everything that you see, it is what it is. Now, we going into that. Let me see what I have here in my notes for y'all along with that. So we have this new moon coming up, right, on the 4th, which is in Sag. Every new moon, we already know, can be used to get involved into something new, right? Now, with this energy, it's connected more so to Mercury as well, with all of the other placements going on, because Mercury would be in Sag. It's actually going to be 6 planets in Sag around that time. So when you're talking about optimism, enthusiasm, truth, go in. It's kind of like you're walking into a portal to recharge and have this renewal. Risk, okay? Renewing, incorporating source knowledge. That's what's happening right now. Wherever that came from, sources on it. So, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. A lot of us are clear about the negative aspects of what frustrates us, and that's coming to us now. That's what needs to change or must change in order to bask in joy and light. Surrender to your intuition, because it's connecting you to effortlessness, where you are able to fully connect to your desires, your heart. What is your heart telling you to do, to be able to trust your talents and change times, and let go of that need to be right? Because when we're in that space of right and wrong, we're no longer looking at cause and effect. Okay. So let's see what the Moonology deck has to say about this, about the collective's subconscious energy connected to this. Let go of the need to be right. Trust your talents and changing times. Love and let yourself be loved. Luna, what is the message? Welcome, y'all. On my hand. The energy is gaining momentum. Like I said, very soon. Clearly decide what you want. Your past lives are coming into play on so many levels for you to fulfill a mission that's deeper than just being with the person that you are attracted to. I mean, that's what the Age of Aquarius is about. A lot of you are coming into union because there's a bigger task at hand, right? So the energy, look at that. Look at the bigger pictures at the bottom of the deck, full moon and Sag. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. A lot of courage will be required at this time to move forward. 5544 on the timer. Change in foundation, the root of your being. And then we have coming out, your commitment is being tested. Followed by, that's the first quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. The energy is gaining momentum because your commitment is being tested. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable signs of Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius. So the energy is gaining momentum, your commitment is being tested. Nothing is yet set in stone. This can go either way. This can go either way. Let go the need to be right is coming to mind right now. Focus on cause and effect, especially with this message of nothing is yet set in stone. We have hold your vision. Show the world the real you at the bottom of the deck. Going back to refining connections and social relationships. Nothing is yet set in stone. Your commitment is being tested. The energy is gaining momentum. Love and let yourself be loved. This is part of you trusting in your gifts and your talents, even in the times that, even in changing times. Age of Aquarius, sudden enlightenment, rebellious energy. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. We went with Gemini energy after full moon in Taurus, partial lunar eclipse. A lot of you were at that end of the road during that time, and that energy has heightened. Surrender to the divine. Full moon comes out. So a lot of you surrendered where you may have been at a crossroads at the end of the road. You may have received clarity. Confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. So starting something new, prepare to express yourself. Okay, the energy is gaining momentum for that opportunity to present itself to you to do so. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sag, as we know, luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So again, continue to make plans, stay focused, trust your talents in these times that are changing. I'm gonna say that again. Trust your talents in the times that are changing. Trust what you love to do, not when someone says you're supposed to do this. Focus on you. In order to be there for others. Yeah, my past life, love, the divine union that was blocked when we were younger. I was shocked to find out who he is. He is my though, shaking my head. Our family's negativity towards each other blocked it. And a lot of divine unions that are coming together, that's usually the foundation of those wounds that they've had to heal. It came from like the fourth house moon energy, the home, you know. We have the end to a tough cycle approaches though at the bottom of the deck. Now, fourth house Cancerian energy is also connected to past life. All right, so we have here at the bottom of the deck the end to a tough cycle approaches as it connects to a past life that also connects in this life. I mean, that's what that part fortune is about, to access. At the bottom of the deck, we have under cycle approaches a win-win outcome is forecast. So that Libra energy, you're going where there's harmony and balance. Okay, anything other than that is done and over with, because it's not going to allow you to really use what it is that your skills. You're very close to achieving it. Have faith in your dreams. All right. Let me move this on to the astrology cards. Let me see what energies are connected to this for the collective. After this, we're going to go into a tarot spread. and we shall see. See what is the energy surrounding this for the collective. Wow. Libra and Pisces. Libra and Pisces. If this is you, if you're in here, hope you've gained the clarity that you wanted or you were seeking. So, as far as the Pisces energy is concerned, this energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. Wow, Libra is my eighth house, and eight is my life path number. Fourth house energy makes sense. Ashe. Then you have Libra. This energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance, which was the first card that came out in this reading. You're Pisces and he's a Libra. Great. So, my dear, surrender to your intuition, surrender to effortlessness, surrender to receiving support and love, and surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. And surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Let's move on to the Celtic spread now, y'all. Let's move it on up. At the bottom, we have you deserve love. You are lovable. At the top, unrequited love. You deserve love, and there's unrequited love around some of you. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Under that, you have is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So, this unrequited love is because there's still someone too far away from their own heart chakra. So, you can't receive love if you don't even know what love is for you. Many want a soulmate, but don't know their own soul to even mate with something outside of themselves. You said this reading is a butt whooping for you. I love it. No foul fouls. Hey, it's clarity season. A whole nother level. Let's go ahead and get to the tarot cards. I'm just checking to see where they want me to go with this. I'm going to see what the energy is. What is the energy for this Celtic spread for the collective? Where's my battery at? Oh, okay, we're good. Split the deck, looking at the cornucopia. Blessings and abundance that come through cause and effect. Here we go. What is the energy surrounding the collective for this Celtic spread here? Contract card wanted to pop out and show itself. Yeah, victory. That reminds me of the message we had before with victory in there too. Let me see. Let's see. Yep. 3 days ago. So those of you who follow on IG and this card came out, this message came out, Pile 1, right? Pile 1 was Vesta Scorpio. Surrender your desire to control people and surrender your belief in scarcity. in order to enjoy success and happiness. Be bold and make the first move. Pile 1, your inner flame spiritual center carries the intensity, mastery, and strategy to be bold and make the first move towards success and bliss. With this intensity, you are magnetically charming, but first magnetic. Remember that. If you feel blocked or unable to connect with your manifestations, it is the moment to set boundaries to open up to the infinite abundance. Allow your immortal spirit to rise you up to your purpose and destiny. Where you exist outside of this realm calls to you now, and this is your purpose for living. Pile 2, we're looking at victory message. Believe in the impossible. You had the sun come out and the moon. For the surrender message, you have surrendered to miracles and surrender to the natural beauty of the world. And then stargazer, set your sights higher. So some of you are really playing it small here when it comes to your victory. You need to up the ante there. Victory, your immortal spirit and inner emotions, responses carry the essence of Mother Nature. The unexpected could be occurring with immediate solutions thereafter. So relax, you got this. You are now seeing the results of letting go and the art of detachment. The inner divine feminine and masculine, the inner divine masculine and feminine are working in synergy. So do not play it small. Be one with nature, the ebb and flow. Look up your galactic signature of you who chose that pile number 2 or resonate with that message just now. Let's see. Overall energy. Celtic Collective. Okay. Let's see. 544, 444, depending on where you're at. I'll show you. Vesta and Libra. I'll show you. The sacred spiritual center comes with balance, harmony of relationships. We're talking about the heart, fourth chakra, and the door to spirit. Wow. Okay. Under that, we have the seventh chakra. So from the fourth to the seventh, communicating what's in your heart. Communicating what's in your heart. Okay. What else? What else? The thinking woman. All right. 47. 4 to 7. If you're able to communicate what's in your heart, you'll be able to transform effortlessly. Caring connection. Ashe. 14. Patience. All tied up. All tied up. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have strategy. Lord God. All right. Let me clarify this all tied up with the astrology. What is this all tied up? Personal wisdom. Oh, remember we had that heart message, the broken heart in the middle of the spread, but it was person time. 4 to 7 years, some of you. Here we go. All tied up. All tied up for the collective. Message of all tied up. We have Uranus. Your potential for sudden and awakening. The moment you're able to communicate what's in your heart. Mars. Your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. Your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening when you're able to communicate your truth. Because the heart is pulling the information from the solar plexus into the inner voice, the throat chakra. Throat chakra is connected to your lips, your nose, your ears, your eyes. The inner voice has a to you in so many ways, but you may be focused on just one avenue. There's so many other avenues to go about this. I was just having a conversation with my girlfriend, a Libra, about having a strategy for life. Ashe. Same with my Emperor, doing the same with me. Real talk. Here we go. What else? Mars. 11101. And it literally slows down for me to see that. Potential for sudden change, enlightenment is connected to your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit as far as this message is concerned. Especially when it comes to you feel like you're all tied up in. Let me get a moon card. We have the fifth house all tied up. Risk, 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 risk. Renew, incorporating source knowledge. Shit. Here we go. What do we have? Nothing will come of this situation. What is this? Tell me more about this for the collective. Nothing will come of this situation. Take time to breathe out. Disseminated moon. That's the phase we're in right now. And the moon is in Cancer. Don't get caught up in those charades. You feel me? A new romantic cycle begins for some of you. So and there's a new beginning coming. There's a lot of distractions that come toward the end of an old cycle. Stay focused. Real shit. Energy is gaining momentum. We're going to pull this one. What's this? Surrender to the divine. The energy is gaining momentum. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo is coming up soon too, y'all. Full moon in Virgo. Let me see if I could 27th, 28th. Moon in Virgo, 27th, 28th. Okay. The digestive tract. All right. Moon in Virgo, you are good enough. 27th. 4 days from now. We're gonna look into this because obviously nothing will come of this situation. Whatever you're all tied up in collective, that is the first message out. Nothing will come of the situation as far as the emotions connected to memories to gain clarity. Nothing will come of this situation. Take time to breathe out. The energy is gaining momentum. Surrender to the divine. You are good enough. Some of you have been used to being in relationships and have just been able to reconnect with self unconditionally. That's been part of your spiritual journey, right? Conclusions are within reach. The conclusion, everything that you want to see in your outside world is always within you, as within, so without, as above, so below, right? Let me get one more here, then we'll go to the tarot cards. Emotions are running high. One more. Emotions are running high. Your commitment's being tested. A personal issue reaches resolution. We have strategy here at the bottom of the deck. Contract. Hold your vision with Archangel Metatron. And then we have blossoming abundance. Blossoming abundance will be a byproduct of appreciation. Remember what we were talking about before. A lot of us want to do so much more, but have yet to appreciate what we've done thus far in order to be able to do more, right? Let's go into the day I'm supposed to hear from him. We haven't spoken since I was 16. Shay. Okay. You have to speak life into what it is that you want. Like I said in the message, clearly decide what you want to come to you now. Clearly decide what you want. All right. We are in this age of Aquarius where you have a major potential of sudden change, enlightenment, and awakenings. Things can happen based on what your heart and mind are saying, because Aquarius is both water and air, mind and heart. So that has to be in alignment. It really does more than likely, not more than likely, but it changes for me the expression of that Four of Pentacles. Hmm. How we doing on the video? You said it paused. Did it pause for anyone else? How we doing? What we doing? Let's see. Here we go. The bottom we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Purpose is involved here. Your purpose, where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. I have no idea to do that. I need to schedule a reading. Hit me up, baby. I'm here. You can send an email. We can get your reading done. It's right there in the pen as well, if anything. We can literally look at your natal chart and you'll know the way you're designed to even handle these situations or deal with them, because we have been prone to deal rather than handle a lot of these situations that do occur. Right? Better? Okay, cool. So, Queen of Wands energy, life force. It's really important to go where you can stay in connection with your mind and your heart and rooted and grounded. Four of Pentacles energy, I keep seeing. Let's get into this reading. Let's source up. All right. It's so welcome. Left eye. Pisces, left eye. Let's see. He was on fire. That's why I was in. Oh, yeah, y'all already know how. The current situation for the collective is the Death card, Pluto or Mars energy, but we do have Mars out here. So for some of you, whatever is ending is increasing your potential for an enlightenment or an awakening of your physical energy, your drive, strength, and fighting spirit. It's like you decide to do something, and when you do it, you realize you are more than enough. You have this strength that you probably thought that you never had. Right? Justice, cause and effect. See? Let's see. What is helping you in this current situation? What is helping you in the current situation, collective? What is helping you? What is helping you in this current situation of the transformation? It says to breathe out as well. What's helping you is cause and effect. Justice card, the nerve to come out, which is Libra energy. So what's helping you is connecting with those who bring you balance and harmony. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. There's more of that for you. It's like a reciprocity, equal balance of give and take, letting the scales balance out. Allowing the divine weigh out the hearts of those around you. You have to use your discernment of what it is that you are wanting to nurture when this happens. Okay. All these justice scales coming up. Don't know if any of you are dealing with legal matters, but so an indication. Strategy, contract, peeping out here again as a reminder. What is that? 621, Gemini energy, 10 of swords, completion. Right after saying legal matters, so just come in there. Of Cups is the challenge. Pisces energy is the challenge. So illusions, the potential for illusions that become delusions is a challenge. Not being serenaded by the wrong energies, staying 10 toes down, mind and heart in alignment, because it's very easy for whatever this is that you're transforming from to return to you at this very moment through different energies, through different people. What's going to help you is cause and effect. Look at the situation for what it is and move accordingly. Make a plan. Moving according to what is that strategy, coming up with that plan and really going along with it. Here we have the Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck. Stalemate. Moon and Libra. That could keep you stuck the way you feel about past connections, where you don't feel like you're good enough. Nothing will come of the situation. It's time to breathe out those past energies out, whatever this means for you, whether it be romance, or your personal journey, your family, work. The foundation of this reading, we have the Ten of Wands. The foundation of this automatically is telling you burden, responsibility. Choose wisely. But also, there's a potential for an enlightenment in this moment where things are heavy. But your fighting spirit has to take the forefront. You have to allow that to happen. Okay? It's not always love and light. There's the light and the dark. But it's your perception of what is that changes your reality. Because this figure can look like somebody taking these 10 wands to go build, or somebody that's tired and overworked. But again, perception. Okay. How are you going to look at these situations where you felt like you may have been all tied up? The way you choose to view these scenarios, the effect is this. Your brain is that change. What do you want to change? Whatever this is, then nothing will come of the situation. What do you want to change for you? What's in the immediate past for the collective? Victory and success. You got memories up that keeps you comfortable, that could fog up the way you're thinking about this. Or for some of you, this could be looking back at past potentials too long and really staying there and not really focusing on what it is that you want to manifest moving forward. Because your manifestations are something you're attracting to you. What's already manifested is already. Okay. So we have this tower energy coming out in between the foundation and your immediate past, connecting again to your fighting spirit and your drive and your strength, which connects you to your confidence to move forward. You don't have to answer. I'm watching that though. because it's obvious. Crowning this reading, we have the Sun and the King of Cups. Some of these could be a Sun in Scorpio, or, okay, there's an abundance of happiness that comes in because you have mastered your emotions. Again, your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit, all right, is at play when it comes to your immediate past and the foundation. The foundation of your immediate past right now is asking you, is it a burden, or is it something that you have grown from by viewing it as a responsibility or just a cycle in your life? Because even in the challenging position, we do have the Knight of Cups. Transformation of your beliefs. You believe what you believe, but do you know what you believe? The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's in the immediate future. If you want a personal reading, Greg, 33, use the CashApp and the pen. In the immediate future, we have the Strength card and the Nine of Cups coming out together. So as you allow yourself to view what may have been a burden and you look at it from a higher perspective, the clarity you receive begins to double. It could even feel overwhelming. There's a lot of sun and water energy here now that I'm looking at this. For some of you, that's also the other thing, the drinking. The drinking. Right out here. Whatever you're doing to mask a problem or an issue, get to the root of it. Because it's only going to block you from harnessing the mystery, the water, the emotions that you have flowing through you, regardless of where you've come from. Because the whole point of you, even in this life, have in this lifetime, one, you decided to. So, hey, two, review what you know about what you've been taught. Okay. High priestess and the Hierophant out here like that. What is the advice for the collective? To truly thrive in this energy, you're going to have to set boundaries. L-shaped, 90 degrees. So those of you who are familiar with your natal chart, see what squares you have transiting your chart at this time, because that could be blocking you from you setting these boundaries. And if you're not aware of what that is, go ahead and book your personal reading. We can get through this. All right. Now, the moment you set boundaries about what these burdens are, the healing process leads you into what it is that you truly want, your wishes, your goals, you aspirations. It's a great test of patience for a lot of it. All of us in general, for real, for real. Let's see what's in the environment. Actually, what can I have one message here regarding the advice, boundaries, words, for boundaries of what is this message for the collective? Boundaries. Seven of Wands. Saturn and Leo. Challenges you were willing to accept to gain the wisdom as it relates to you seeking your truth and connecting where you have fun, what romance is, and creating the things you're proud of. In your environment, you have the Four of Swords. Surrender. There's a surrender happening. Surrendering addiction, surrendering addictions. This could be, substances or people, or way of doing things in order to receive your blessings from the Most High. Okay? You have to surrender to the knowing of who you are. Mars, your physical energy, strength, and fighting spirit, and your drive. Tell me more about this environment for the collective. What is in their environment? This could be a Libra, or what's in your environment is what's being put as the connections that you are surrendering. It's showing you the way you are taming the beast, taming the ego to connect to your immortal spirit and that purpose by harnessing the emotions in order for you to intend and create. Yeah. What is this? What is this? Wow, here we got the Four of Pentacles coming on out. 44, you see what I'm saying? Some of you, the opportunity to walk away from the old paradigm and putting old ideals or ways of communicating to rest is doing what? Is allowing you to move forward. Trusting your instincts. It's allowing you to move forward. How do you want to do this here? Okay. Inspired about divine timing here. Continue to stay in alignment with divine timing, not the ego's timing. Okay. 47 here. All right. The thinking woman. Put things to rest in order to ignite your passion again. This could even be a younger fire sign that may assist you with this. A message from a lover. Divine timing. Some of you have this idea, or you're holding on to something here. You want this, your intuition is screaming at you about it, but there's something that must be surrendered. Angels and ancestors, what is this here in the environment? What is your message in the environment for the collective in this message? What is your message for the collective in the environment? Stand your ground. Stand your ground. There's a lot of Saturn energy in here. Capricorn energy. Because wealth is involved. There's a wealth opening up. There's a lot ending too. You see? Make plans and focus at the bottom of the deck here. Now one more. See from a higher perspective, the E and direction guardian. Choose your path. Choose your path. Wherever the water flows, go where the water flows, because that's the potential of this reading here. Going where the water flows, going with the flow, going with the flow. Going with the flow. Going with the flow. Going with the flow. Connect with your emotions. Water guardian. What else? Angels and ancestors. Connect with their emotions to release the old and rest. What's covering them? You're learning from spiritual experiences. To intend and create. Go ahead and show some love to this channel. We already got the info in that pen. Come on through. Unlock the magic within and create and unlock the magic within. Where the water flows is where you go and where you grow. All right, so choose your path is what Source is saying. And you're choosing your path when it comes to what you're holding on to and letting go. For what you're hoping for, in the hopes position, obviously everybody wants unconditional love, bliss, happiness, joy, and if you don't have a soul. Some have souls and spirits, some have just a spirit. Here we go. For what you're hoping for, I have here where you have fun, romance, and create things you're proud of. We have the Ace of Wands. Now I held it in my hand in reverse, but it's an upright message. Stay on course for what you're hoping for. Stay on course for what brings you vitality, what brings you life force. That's why it's important to get around those who celebrate you, who are committed to you, not interested in what you do or what you say and the way you are. Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this. Ace of Wands for what you're hoping for. You also have the Wand of Enlightenment, the Wand of an Awakening, the Wand of a New Beginning, the Wand of Rebirth. It is up to you. Okay. Transformation. This looks good though, as long as you set boundaries, not walls. And wow, the outcome is Four of Wands. Ashe. Everything action-wise is on the bottom of this spread. So again, squares and charts or book you're reading. But with the outcome Four of Wands, which is Venus and Aries, Venus is about you, your beauty, success, what you consider to, especially when it comes to who you are. Aries energy, the I am that I am. Or as it ruled by Mars, Aries, your physical energy, drive, strength, spirit. Page of Cups, next 5 days, within the next 5 days, reflecting, outcome. There goes the Ten of Swords right there. That's 621. Yep. All you got to do is hold your vision about this foundation, and you'll start to see that abundance blossom. Appreciation is key. All right. Don't worry. New foundations are coming in. Solid foundations are coming. Page of Pentacles, 3 weeks, 5 days to 3 weeks. Close out this cycle. Wow. Queen of Cups, Four of Cups. You don't see this coming. It could be a surprise from a younger water sign, a message within the next 5 days for some of you as well. Now, let me see what's at the top. Ace of Swords, triumph through adversity, or triumph that comes from adversity. Here we have Justice energy, number 11. Okay. Confirm that energy for you. That what's helping you is allowing yourself to tap fully into cosmic law rather than what man has taught you. A lot of 11s here. So the remainder of this month can bring forth a lot of clarity. But again, strategy. Strategy. Come up with the strategy, okay? Come up with the strategy, especially for some of you, this could be if you are a water sign feminine, there could be a younger masculine water sign approaching you with an offer. Okay. A little bit more about this. Oh, an offer that's connected to your strategy. Or this could be an Aquarius for some of you. That could be assisting you with your strategy, or you're stepping outside the box when it comes to creating, or you're stepping outside the box when it comes to the way you feel, so that way a personal issue reaches that resolution. The lover is making a decision here. When outcome is forecast, walk away from conflicting situations. As above, so below. As above, so below. You're focused on a bigger picture. Sagittarius energy. Especially with the South Node being in Sagittarius, which is about releasing dogmatic beliefs. Everyone's heart in the collective. This is literally Anubis energy. That's what I'm getting from this right now, too. Hearts being weighed based on what you believe in and where this time is transforming into. Now, this is the 13th card, the Death card. We already know Ophiuchus to be the 13th sign, the Serpent Bearer. Serpent is connected to the Kundalini energy, the root to the crown, even more so. Allowing yourself to remove these ways of being that no longer serve you or this planet. Look how identical these look. Transformation of belief to knowing, bringing balance to the true life force. The way these messages be going from to the oh, wow, this is my 13th year, and I said this was the end of my cycle. Ashe. Ashe. So, hey, listen. 14444. Okay. Kendra. Let's see. Kendra, I have you here, my dear. I have you here. So let's pull a message for you. Let's see what your messages are. So far, it's been blowing, but we gonna get to you. I need some water. These are your messages, Kendra. I thank you so much for your love. Appreciate you. Here we go, love. These messages are for Kendra Nicole. Kendra Nicole. Kendra Nicole. Kendra Kendra Nicole. Kendra Nicole. Thank you, Source, for these messages for Kendra Nicole. Benevolent ancestors and warriors alike, connect me to the guidance of Kendra Nicole. What are the messages for Kendra at this moment? I have Uranus and Libra. Okay. You're so welcome, love. Here we go. And if you're interested in the personal reading for the up here, just let me know once you do decide that you are, in case I don't catch it there because I'm focused on y'all right now. So here we go, Kendra. Then all of the cards that we have used here. Here we go. Kendra Nicole. Kendra Nicole. Believe in the impossible. The answers you need are coming. The personal issue reaches resolution, Kendra. You are good enough. What's this? The fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. That was September 20th. What do you need to release? Nothing is yet set in stone. Believe in the impossible again. Okay. Ooh, wow. I stopped shuffling the tarot deck and we stopped at the priestess. Okay. So not sure if you are a spiritual practitioner yourself. That's what we got in there. So but let me see. What do we have for Kendra Nicole Source? Surrender message for Kendra. Or there could also be a lot of messages throughout this reading right now for you to decipher, okay? You are a spiritual practitioner. Let's see. Surrender to receive support and love is at the bottom of the deck here for you, Kendra. At the top, you have surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. But let's see. What is the message for Kendra? Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Yes, my name means prophetess. Ashe. Surrender fear. It's time to get to work, love. It's time to get to work. Now, seeing this, surrender your need to always be right. This could be waiting for the right time. Time is an illusion, right? So there is no right time. Just go and do the work whenever you feel drawn to go and do the work, okay? Surrender fear. What else do you have for Kendra? Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. So we have this yellow and orange color going on. So we have the solar and the sacral chakra for you so far. Surrender fear in order to surrender to your full power. and surrender to the magic of who you are. So, with this high priestess being at the bottom of deck, it feels like you've been waiting too long to step into this path. Again, time is an illusion. I'm not going to say you were waiting too long. It just could have been the cycles you were going through to help you to surrender what fear is. It's not real, right? So we make it so. So surrender to your full power. Leo energy, sun energy. Surrender to spirit is the next message for you, love. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. Yep, having major problems right now with that area of my body. Okay, okay. Surrender to spirit. Let's look some more into this. Let's look some more into that yellow and orange space that we were just in. We still have surrender to the magic of who you are at the bottom, all right? Here we go. The energy surrounding this message of surrendering fear so she can surrender full power. Can you clarify this for us? In order for her to surrender to you, source. That's so below. Once you've done everything you can, Kendra, to achieve a goal, situation over to the divine, let spirit work its magic for you, okay? Here we go. Stay on the path. Every action that you take, every action or decision, make sure it's aligning with your path. We have here falling. Wow, temple path came out. I'll leave it here. Rest and rejuvenate the thinking woman. 12. Let's see. Tell me more about this. Surrendering fear so she can surrender to her full power. We have the temple path. Surrender to that temple path. You are the healer of these. Got work to do. Surrender to spirit. That's what this message is for you, honey. Surrender to the magic of who you are. Surrender the outdated belief about yourself. Surrender, okay? Your desire to control people. This could also connect to fear as well. It's like going um, the way you go about healing the collective or tapping into your gifts. It's not something where we are controlling people at all. You could have that notion or say it could be a seed that's in your subconscious that it's no, it's not controlling people. This could even be something that's a generational pattern. The first thing you can do to know what it looks like, the word trying, remove that out of your vocabulary. It's either you're doing something or you're not. Trying is basically having a plan or having, it's like GPS telling you where to go, different direction, literally. That's all trying is going to have you do. It's going to go in the opposite direction, okay, of what you're truly intended to do. Surrender to silence is under surrendering to the magic of who you are. But let's see what else we have here. Stay on the path of the ages, and the thinking woman comes out. 47. Rest and rejuvenation. Okay. We have all tied up. What's in Kendrick to all tied up? Clarify this. What is this? Pisces. Did you say you are a Pisces? You're a Pisces, so you have it's only you. You're the only one in your way, love. Literally, you're the only one in your way. Neptune, Pisces out here. Surrender to spirit. What area of her life you want her to surrender? What area of her life you want her to surrender? Sun and moon. Surrender to sun and moon. Am I blocking myself? Yes. Yeah. From what this is saying here, yeah, for sure. Usually any okay. Are you blocking yourself? Whatever you're aware of, it's becoming your reality. Okay, whatever you're aware of, it's becoming your reality. So you don't know what it looks like and you're trying. Once you remove that out of you, okay, the trying aspect, saying that you're trying to do something, you're not trying to do anything. You're either doing it or you're not. Because usually when we say we're trying, we're fearful of what exactly it is that we're saying we're doing. Okay, so you have here surrendering the outdated belief about yourself. Okay, let go of limiting ideas about you that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. All right, but let's get a little bit more into the energy of it with the astrology cards. I got you. Let's see what this is. Tell me more about this, guys. We did have Pisces come out already, the 10th house. Your achievements and status in the outside world. So who you are, your the immortal spirit that is influencing your achievements and status in the outside world. That Piscean energy is compassionate too. So you more than anyone have to be extremely mindful of who you're around, because you absorb a lot of energy from people, and sometimes what you feel, it's more than likely not you or your energy. Okay, I have a lot of writing to do about myself. Yes, yes, do that. It'll help you. It'll help you to that 47, that 4-7, the chakra to the crown, because you're actually communicating. If it's from 4 to 7, you're communicating with the fifth chakra once and the sixth. So we have the throat and the mind's eye. What else? What else for Kendra? Loving your energy though. You're good. You're good. You just have to. It's these outdated beliefs that it comes down to the language as well. You know, the certain words we're using to express what we're doing. Neptune. Yeah, it's the imagination, right? Your imagination. Use your imagination. Yes, I do. I do not like being empath sometimes. I feel you. No, I feel you. But this is why it's important now for you. If you okay, here's the thing. If you're all about, especially in that type of energy, right? Where you don't like being around empaths, where you don't like being around certain situations because absorbing it, give yourself more of a reason to take care of you and make sure your energy is on point. You're not here to be understood by anyone about why you're doing that. If anything, look at it a little bit deeper. Ask, oh, I know I need to center myself and be grounded, but I have this energy around that doesn't even care that I'm not grounded well enough to even be in that space with them. And then you can take away the guilt from an action on a decision to get yourself back to your full power. Okay, here we go. Let's get one more card. Okay, then we'll go into a Celtic spread. Right, Pisces, you again. OMG, this is you again. So your achievements and status in the outside world is you, babe. You, you. All right, goddess. So it's time to step up and what you're here for. All right. Definitely check the Instagram page for other things I'll be doing as far as astrology, because for you, yeah, you would really want to get more into your of you. And I know it's me. My biggest reason is that negative energies trigger seizures. No, look at that. Chiron. Your healing power, empathy, and ability to teach or learn remedies is through being all tied up in these situations that gets you to a point of thinking about how you're a healer of the ages. This is your temple path. Rest and rejuvenate. You are the magician and the mirror. You are the creator and the reflector. Walk through the door to value. Trust your heart. When it comes to an indecision, go back to what it is that you desire your strength, your vitality, your life force, your Mars energy. Okay. You'll find it. The info will be in the description box too. It should be there. But yeah, love. We still on your messages though. We still on your messages. Okay. Feel of the ages all tied up. 10-5. There we go. I appreciate your love. Let's see. The moonology. Pisces energy. You need love twice a day, honey. So I love you. Okay. Send you enough love. Piscean energy is extremely compassionate, and you seek love through that higher vibration, that godly energy. So it's think about it, Kendra. Like that higher realm, most people don't even want to go to or tap into, and that's also part of the perception of death as well. So there's a lot that's changing and through the IG page. Look at that, believing the impossible, immortality is what I'm talking about right now. But what do we have? It's time to take action. So let's see, what is the message here for Kendra in the Celtic spread? Thank you, Source. Message for Kendra, we have the Temple Path, healer of the ages, the thinking woman, all tied up. What is the message here for Kendra? Ooh, it's time to take action came out, baby, okay? It's time to take action. It's time to take action and be bold and make the first move. Aries energy again, which is another cardinal sign. The other cardinal signs are Cancerian, Libra, and Capricorn. So it's time to take action. Aries, new moon in Aries, new start is coming. So this new moon in Sagittarius is going to be very beneficial for you, depending on how you use it, right? All tied up, thinking woman, healer of the ages, they on the path. New start is coming under that. Show the world the real you. In order to do so, what do you need to release? Anything that's blocking you from bringing the resolution to a personal issue. What again? Surrender to the divine or surrender to spirit, especially when these climaxes are approaching or being approached as of that full moon in Aries. As I split the deck, we have Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. So Libra, Capricorn, time to take action is coming out in every which way possible for you right here. Surrender to your full power is the message, which is a fixed energy with Leo. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Okay? Your fear. Trying is fear's energy, fear's language. What is the current situation for Kendra? I'm taking action as far as career wise, but there's something else I feel I need to take action on. All right, let's see. What is the current situation here? What is the current situation? We have the devil, okay? So we have this could be work, this could be the use of the roots of your being. The use of the roots of your being. Anywhere you've been tied up, it's time to take action on that. Think. You are the healer of the ages. Stay on the path. Be devoted, strongly devoted and committed to the path. Let's see what this is. We have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Saturn and Libra. The challenge that you are willing to accept to gain the wisdom as it related to the balance in partnerships, whether this be co-workers, love, or family, or even that with self. I have the thinking man here at the bottom of the deck. The thinking man, number 46, which is 10, Capricorn energy, authority. Let's see what's helping you as far as this current situation to get to an outcome of peace, bliss, and prosperity. What's helping you? King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Your emotional security and stability is going to help you to take action. What is challenging that is being attached to the result. and not the process. You're focused more on where you're, what the end result is, rather than the process. So it's the how you're focused on. The how belongs to the universe, the divine, infinite creator of all. We are connected to the who, what, when, where, and why. Right? Let's see what else is here. The foundation of your reading, Kendra. The basis of this. The Page of Pentacles. You've been putting in work slowly but surely. You're becoming aware of the material aspects, what actually brings you this emotional security. But that can also be a challenge, because you can eat into a space where your wishes to come true, and it can be a battle where you're like, I this, but this isn't happening. What the, families on my mind. I want to speak about something, but I'm afraid to speak on it. Oh, definitely link up. Reflect on it the next 3 weeks. Reflect on who you are. I'm glad to have you here, because that's what we're here to do, to get you out of that. Okay. Let's see. To get you out and into thriving mode. To get you out and into thriving mode. Immediately behind you is the Two of Cups. And your immediate past is a relationship that could be affecting you from completing a cycle and taking action. Now, Venus in Cancer energy, but this could also be connected to the healing of your child. You're so welcome, love. Can I have one more for this? I said childhood. What is this? Childhood. Yes. To bring balance of the inner child and the higher self and this body that we're in here. Here goes time to take action. Sure. So I'm asking about what's in your immediate past, and I had the message of childhood. Then we have the Ten of Cups, not having that childhood you expected, but this was also teaching you about love. It's your perception of it, though. It's your perception of it, though. Things may not be fair, things may not seem fair, but we cannot let the ego get in the way of what the soul intention, to even the ego to step into that space where we feel like we can't do something, or can't say something, or can't feel a certain way, or shouldn't feel a certain way. All of these situations are here to make us think. Thinking is processing what the heart is saying, but when we're following the intuition, we're not processing the feeling. We're just going with what the feeling is. So, a way for you to even know if it's worth you taking that step to have that heart to heart conversation, pay attention to what people are saying, right? For instance, if you are wanted to express the way you're feeling, you're going to be expressing what you're thinking. So there could be a conversation that goes as follows: what are you feeling? And then you start expressing what you're thinking. There's going to be a disconnect communication, but the two that are participating may not even know that that's where it started from. You want to discuss what you're feeling, but you're being asked what you're thinking. Those are two things. I just learned that, and I accepted that message, but I keep feeling that I need to speak on it because it's still happening as if I am a child. Okay. That's all that's the only thing that's missing. In order for you to take action is to connect with the emotional security. You being secure about the way you feel. Because If you feel like you have to keep speaking on it, then you're forcing that other end to understand where you're coming from. And they may not even care about the point that you want to come across. So now you're arguing with yourself. And that's why you feel like you're going in this circle. Okay. What's crowning this reading for you, Kendra? Let's see. What's the potential for Kendra, Source? What's the potential for you? Two of Cups, Three of Cups. So juggling this energy, juggling this energy, but you have so much more going on for you behind the scenes through these waves of emotions. But you have to see the infinite abundance of it all. That's exactly it. I'm so tired of speaking about it. Yeah, don't even gotta talk about it no more. That's oh, oh my gosh. That's like one of those things in relationships where people feel like you have to argue in order to even realize that you're supposed to be with this person. Like that's bullshit. A lot of these ways of communicating and doing things, it's to control, and it takes you away from your soul. You feel me? Let me see what else. What's in the immediate future for you, Kendra? What's in the immediate future for Kendra? Letting bygones be bygones, walking away from what no longer serves you. You're trusting your heart to take your power back, to gain the clarity about these three swords or situations where it may not have been fair or at odds. Ace of Cups, come through with this supreme unconditional love for self. It's like hitting that reset button. Once you tap into what's going to help you is the emotional security. What's the challenge is seeing that you good alone, trusting source. Your power, okay, comes from source all around you. You just have to trust your inner voice. It's for you. What I'm feeling from this is like your inner voice, your intuition sits in your solar plexus, which is not. Hey, it could be anything out here. So let's see what else we have for the advice. For her to take action, we advice. Focus on your legacy and allow yourself to remove what does not serve your vision. It's saying you, Pisces, to take action, use your willpower of who you are. Emotional security is first, though. Being secure with who you are, and then you'll realize where you even or should be expressing yourself. Done and over with. No more of that, right? What's in your environment? What's in the environment for Kendra as a result of this energy and her taking action in the immediate future? You taking action in the immediate future, what's going to be available to you is victory and success in what it is that you're here to do. Your life purpose, the I am that I am. Here we got the Queen of Wands coming out. You're merging the past, present, future to really connect with what it is that you truly desire, and that's going to expand. Don't hold yourself back. Work on what it is that you're here to do. It just hit. I keep going outside myself. Yeah. Your security comes from within. You got to lock that in, right? We're going to lock that in. Boundaries. They go to boundaries, Queen of Wands. Those boundaries, Seven of Wands. In order for you to set those boundaries, you have to allow yourself to realign with what the actual purpose or vision is. 33, master teacher. You're mastering something here, okay? Definitely. For what you're hoping for, in addition to what clarity you've received, it's been a long journey, but yes, you are healing. You're about to receive a wish come true. The moment you shift into that security, look at that. These are both Taurus cards, and this is what is this? The Wheel of Fortune. The moment you turn it around, that's it. A new start is coming. Show the world the real you. What do you need to release? What it says, a personal issue that reaches a resolution when you surrender to the divine. Under that, you have a fiery climax approaches. The energy is gaining momentum. So you may experience another situation like that where you're going to be tested as to what message you receive right now. Being bold and making the first move, Kendra, is you saying, I know who I am. I don't need nobody else telling me other than that. Okay? And step out of your comfort zone. Communication is key. Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. And in this space, we are celebrate everyone and their ascension. So, welcome. Outcome of this reading for you, Kendra, is Five of Cups, Mars and Scorpio. Wow. If I'm not mistaken, Mars is still in Scorpio. Yep. Mars is in Scorpio right now as we speak, 16 degrees, which is cups, which is something from the past is showing itself up to you, creating these sorrow, pains, and regrets. But all you really have to do is turn around to the Two of Cups. Okay. Look at it from a higher perspective, heal the inner child, and connect to the higher self. Okay. Which is all a part of you, it's not separated you. Get one more for the outcome, and you're so welcome. Putting things to rest. Putting things to rest, and wow, stepping into your purpose. There goes the high priestess again. Detach. Okay, detach here. Detach. Six of Cups is this image here. Six of Cups is something from the past, either your past life as a child in this lifetime or in another lifetime, or the past life of your parents and their childhood. Okay, so knowing more about that, really ascend from that really does help. Oh God. I wrote down yesterday that I was taking my younger self with me on a boat and I was going to love her the way she should have been loved. Yes, yes. Literally surrender that, babe. The gift of the shadows. And that Lilith quincunx to Venus, where you're really seeing those areas of your life where you were called to really accept yourself. That's all that was, accept you. All tied up, the thinking woman, healer of the ages in the temple. All right. And you, my darling, are connected to a divine counterpart doing so. Absolutely. Look at that. As I say that, you got the Ace of Cups coming on out. Let's get you some love messages. And then we'll close it with the angels and ancestors. Okay. Message of love for Kendra. Message of you have let your friends you. Soul Tribe, we here for it. Heart to heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other, with your soul tribe, with those that connect to what you want to do and what you're doing. Let go of control issues. Let your friends help you let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And this is amazing to experience. Oh, I appreciate you. Ask for and accept support from others. That came out somewhere in there. Celebrate you for actually asking and accepting the support. Past life relationships out. So yeah, all of this that you're experiencing is connected to. It could be your parents' past life when they were children. That's connected to you. So what I'm gonna tell you, because you're because who we were created in our grandmother's womb. So even going back to your grandmother's child past life and see where you could be lacking that emotional security that leads to you wanting to express yourself when you're not being validated. If you want to go deeper into it. Okay, so we have past life relationship, you have known each other before. And then you have, what's these? Honeymoon and free yourself. And these came out reversed, but okay, I see why though. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So, again, when it comes to eat your love life, right? This situation that you want to keep talking about with people who don't even care about what you got to say. Exactly. I have to. I refuse to pass a curse on to my. That's my point. Exactly. We're not doing that no more. That's done and over with. That's what I'm talking about. High priestess, come through. This is all I'm saying. Okay. For real, for real. Bringing love back into it, supreme unconditional love, and what that truly means. No one knows what that is because many have killed in the name of religion to even say that they love something. But that's another the whole other topic, right? Okay. But that is your message of love with that. Let's see what the angels and us want to close us off with for you. Final messages for Kendra. Here we go. Final message for Kendra. Here we go. Ancestors. Final message for Kendra. You have first card out. Track down your fears and desires. Hunter. Aries energy. Again, this Aries energy is not leaving you. Double check your Mars in your chart, or if you need assistance with that, just email me and we'll chat about that. But look at this. It's time to take action. And you already know emotional security. That's all it is. And that Taurus energy, Venus energy is also connect to you. Validate you. Validate you. Retreat and recharge and validate you. Trust and Thrive also came out. More of the antlers. Uh-uh. Track down your fears and desires and trust and thrive. And thrive. Don't think and survive. Well, you'll be thinking, but don't overthink and survive because that shit. Mm. Here we go. One more. Two more. At the bottom, we have be graceful in movement and action. So don't say anything to anyone. Just keep moving forward with your emotional security, okay? You have grow within the current situation and shed old skin. Just bye bye. Don't say anything. Just whatever it is that you feel like you have to say, journal that and really start to do the work on you. Okay? But that is your message of love. Thank you again. Ashe. Ashe. Came through with the vibes, Kendra. I hear that. Came through with the vibes. Let's see what else we got. That was beautiful vibes, though. You're welcome. Always. Always, 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 always. And don't forget IG. I'll be over there posting some more throughout the night because these messages are just coming in I can't hold on to them because that's just not going. That's not the way it goes. As a matter of fact, you do have the sun card at the top. So enjoy success and happiness. Wait for important information about igniting your passion. All right. Take note of intuitive messages. Transform and unveil your gifts. Okay, so it's your vibes that helps me so much. Aw, I appreciate that. I'm here. Feel me? If y'all ever need a personal reading, you know how to reach me, or where to reach me, rather. But yeah. Till next time.